Do you feel safe on your social media accounts?
Yes, I don't really post anything overly private.
Have you had any previous experience where your privacy has been invaded?
No.
What are your privacy settings?
I don't really have any on Twitter and Facebook.
How do you feel privacy could be improved on social networks?
I think greater regulation of the companies in the industry, such as Cambridge Analytica.
Do you feel safe on your social media accounts?
No.
Have you had any previous experience where your privacy has been invaded?
Not personally, but one of my close mates got hacked and had to change all their details, including their phone number, which is not ideal.
What privacy settings do you have?
On my social media accounts, I'm private on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat Maps as well.
How do you feel privacy could be improved on social networks?
It could be improved in terms of activity. So I hate the fact that last seen is a thing and it shouldn't be a thing.
The way with which we interact with people has dramatically changed in recent times through social media. Using your phone is probably the first thing you do when you get up and the last thing you do before going to bed. Nowadays, everyone on the web is at risk and privacy is being eroded. Vast amounts of personal information is often required by social media sites simply to access their services. In this way, we may feel encouraged into giving up data about ourselves that we would otherwise consider private. Birthdays, addresses, dates and names are surrendered to tech giants like Facebook, Twitter and Amazon, although it is not always clear for what purpose this information will be used. The recent scandal with Cambridge Analytica and Facebook involved the collection of the personal data of 87 million Facebook users, with CEO Mark Zuckerberg apologising and calling the situation a breach of trust. Almost all modern technology, including laptops, phones and tablets, contain a GPS function. Again, often just to use a feature of the device or an app, we must turn on this function and have our location constantly tracked. This can tell potential thieves whether we're at home or not, and can allow internet predators and stalkers to watch our every move. On a micro level, this location feature can have a criminogenic effect on the individual, but a far greater and scarier prospect is an abuse of power by the state in using this information that is gathered about us. Whilst the prospect of an authoritarian state monitoring our every move may seem a far cry, in some parts of the world this is reality. In China, the internet is far more closely monitored, and many Western household names like Google and Amazon are restricted or outright banned. Even in the West, we have seen a much more subtle use of the internet to monitor the civilian population. In the UK, the Investigatory Powers Act 2016, or Snoopers Charter, amongst other laws, has given the government greater powers to access personal data on social media in the pursuit of security. Social media giant WhatsApp has in fact attempted to give us back our privacy by using end-to-end encryption, implying that in contemporary society we are seeking to give individuals back their privacy. Whistleblowers like Edward Snowden have revealed that nation-states like the UK and the USA have invested greatly in technology that can access our mobile phones. The way we shop has been dramatically changed by the internet and has huge complications when questioning whether privacy is dead. Our buying habits are constantly tracked over time by websites like Facebook Marketplace or Amazon, and these tech companies can very easily build up a sophisticated and accurate profile of us. Adverts can then be targeted directly at us based on our own buying habits. However, in the case of privacy, this is not inherently a negative. Targeting ads towards the individual can make them more useful for both the retailer and the consumer. Adverts for products like women's beauty accessories would be irrelevant for half the population, so these can help us when online. In this modern day, privacy is being invaded. However, individuals are often complicit in giving up this privacy, whether they are aware of it or not, as shown in the Cambridge Analytica scandal, where information was sold to political candidates to influence voting.
Is privacy dead?
Yes.
Do you think privacy is dead?
Yes.